Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. King it flake, yeah, yeah. In Five Nation, say oh yeah, yeah. Alright, I go to work. Yeah, let's go. Alright.
Open up your mind, dig deeper inside, then see what you find. It's a vibe, Get myself aligned, won't waste any time. This can't be defined. It's a vibe, Vibe Nation. We LIP, it's Vibe Nation, yeah. We LIP, Vibe Nation. We LIP, Vibe Nation, yeah. We LIP, yeah. Earn your respect, make you a check. Hope you prepare for whatever is next. I gotta honor the code no matter what, so you know that I ain't breaking it yet. And I ain't breaking a sweat. I am so comfortable up in my element. I remember everything like an elephant. Can't involve myself if it ain't intelligent. I feel it shining on me. Yeah, that's the sun that's giving me power. When you enlighten, you can't be a coward. Giving out knowledge like water in showers. We let it rain, we trying to gain more of the light instead of the darkness. Put my ego in a hidden compartment. In my own section like an apartment. I gotta start this, taking my shot like a marksman. I'm painting the scene like an artist. They're looking at who with the farthest. I back it up, that's why I talk it. The vibes are with me, that's often. I rarely do this for profit. And I'm only talking to bosses. Yeah. Open up your mind, dig deeper inside, then see what you find. It's a vibe, Get myself aligned, won't waste any time. This can't be defined. It's a vibe, Vibe Nation. We LIP, it's Vibe Nation, yeah. We LIP, Vibe Nation. We LIP, Vibe Nation, yeah. We LIP, okay. Pushing the positive, negativity, I see the opposite. I was thinking the movement was obvious, but I see that y'all really acknowledge it. I'ma put the agenda until it's ready. I carry the weight even though it's heavy. I carry the torch only if you let me. I'm deep in your mind, I'm a mental edgy. Yeah, it's LIP, living in peace. Asking me where do I find my relief? Wondering where do I put my beliefs? Lately I'm wearing my heart on my sleeve. We tryna only influence the culture. Y'all influence the dead like a vulture. Y'all ain't good for the body like ulcers. Ain't no secret, we locking the boat up. That's 10 years plus in the game. So when you talk about us, it ain't the same. And we don't get involved with the lanes. And the lock real tight like chains. Whole squad ready, and we got back up. About that piece, but we will go and act up. Whole squad ready, and we got back up. About that piece, but we will go act up. Open up your mind, dig deeper inside, then see what you find. It's a vibe, Get myself aligned, won't waste any time. This can't be defined. It's a vibe, Vibe Nation. We LIP, it's Vibe Nation, yeah. We LIP, Vibe Nation. We LIP, Vibe Nation, yeah. We LIP, yeah. Love is a vibe, go by the creed, that's what we live by. We got some seeds that we tryna grow, so for the kids we ain't letting it slide. We tryna ride for the squad till the tires fall off, until they start asking the questions why they going so hard. We got a goal that we tryna meet, eyes on the prize and I won't take defeat. I gotta focus, I'm just like a camera, I don't take my eyes off the things that I need. Living our life with a spiritual balance, respect the size of the yin and the yang. I know the good gonna come with the bad, even in failure there's lessons in the game. We gotta switch up the way that we think, how we react is an obvious issue. When it's wartime, we don't make peace, it's like NFL, how them boys blitz you. Tryna put my people on a different way, cause we lost and we don't know the way. Sometimes I really don't know what to say, bet they gon' change even if not today. Y'all open up your mind, dig deeper inside, then see what you find. It's a vibe, Get myself aligned, won't waste any time. This can't be defined. It's a vibe, Vibe Nation. We LIP, it's Vibe Nation, yeah. We LIP, Vibe Nation. We LIP, Vibe Nation, yeah. We LIP, yeah.
It's your boy King Flay, and I'm rocking with Vibe Nation, yeah. And as always, said I'm out, yeah, said I'm out, I'm gone, y'all.
Yo, 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 we in the building. My dog She with the 500-star bomb. Dragon stickers in the chat, man. Coming in, showing love right out the gate. Let me get caught up on the chat, man. Appreciate everybody being in the building. If you watching on Facebook, like, comment, share, tap into the daily content. If you're watching on Twitch, Amazon Prime, free to sub to the channel once a month. If you don't use it on me, use it on another content creator. If you're watching on YouTube,
Let me teach you how to
Daily
vibe.
Shop Talk podcast go up at 8 a.m. Central Standard Time every single day. Hit that like, comment, share, subscribe, tap in to the daily content. Got picture in picture as well. If you're not watching those, watch on Kick. No ads, up to 50 emotes you can use for free. You do not have to be a sub, just a follower to the channel. Let's get it. Man, we here, man. I'm so behind on the comments because I was trying to get everything straight behind the scenes.
Let me teach you how to
If I missed
vibe.
your comment, I apologize, man. But we here. We here. And
Let me teach you how to
a lot has
vibe.
happened, man. Like, a lot has happened. So before we get into the obvious things that's gonna happen today, let's just do a recap. Catch or pick. Crazy ending to a game where it looked like Cooks had it. Was he down? Was he not? Was it a pick? Was it not? Josh Allen works miracle. His McCall Hardeman drops it. His Keon Coleman early in the play drops it. It just seemed like the stars had not aligned for Josh Allen. And then the Broncos just throw up some deep balls and get 2 pass interference penalties in which Tre'Davious White slammed his helmet in front of the referee. Will Lutz makes the walk-off kick. The Broncos are celebrating, right? But then Bo Nix apparently broke his leg on that last drive offensively, and Jared Stidham will start for the Broncos in an AFC Championship game versus either Mike Vrabel and the New England Patriots or the Houston Texans, who've never been to a conference title game. It couldn't get worse for a Titan fan like myself. We're either going to have to watch Mike Vrabel coaching the Super Bowl or the Houston Texans. It can't get worse than this. It can't get worse than this for us. Gotta ask the question, is Josh Allen cursed? The guy just, no Mahomes, no Burrow, no Lamar. It doesn't matter. He makes the plays of his life. Guys don't come up with catches, turn into picks, and the defense can't get a stop, and the Broncos walk them down. And then on top of that, Kevin Stefanski gets hired as the coach of the Atlanta Falcons. What does that mean for the NFC South? What does that mean for the Falcons? The direction that they may go in, and the 49ers, who have been finding a way to get it done throughout all the injuries this season and all the players that they lost. The Seahawks said, not today. They came out, put belt on the 49ers, and it just really gave them a good took them behind the woodshed, so to speak. Not really much to say about that other than the fact that we have the Rams and the Bears for a chance to play the Seahawks,
Let
number
me
1
teach
seed
you how to vibe.
in the AFC. We have the Texans and the Patriots licking their chops as they notice that Bo Nix will not be playing for the Denver Broncos. It will be Jared Stidham and instead. Maybe this is the one time they call up Phillip Rivers or Tom Brady or somebody and say, hey, man, we just need you one last time. All right. Appreciate everybody being in the building. I'm gonna try to get caught up on your. It's impossible for me to catch y'all comments. Y'all so far in at this point. He said, blowing them boys out. 49ers was talking all that trash all week. about me, like if y'all go back to my predictions, I said I gotta pick Josh Allen because I know Sean Payton gonna dial up plays, but I think if not now, when for Josh Allen is the question. So me picking the Bills was like a default to say like Josh Allen have to get there, right? No, he don't, obviously. And then on the other side, I just felt like at some point the 49ers injuries would catch up to them, and today the Seahawks was waiting, and it just said, nah, not today, bro. It's not. We not going. Game got ugly. It's crazy. Then they got the Falcons getting Stefanski. Said Cooks is soft. Yeah, I mean, Hardeman and Cooks dropping back to back. One of them turning into a pick. Josh Allen, I know he wouldn't fight them in the locker room. Mike McCarthy, here we come. Refs missed the holding call while the ball was in his zone before Cooks kicks on that drive. Should have been a safety and game over. Becker. Let's see. I'm almost caught up. He said Josh Allen finna be the 21st century Dan Marino. It's tough. Nagy feels like a scary reality. Man, to be honest, the guys that I want ain't off the board. I wanted Kubiak. I wanted Kubiak. I wanted a young guy. I don't want an old coach. If we fall into Nagy, it's gonna be very sad. To be honest, I'd rather have Mike McDaniel than Nagy. At least the offense could have some hope. Or Cliff Kingsbury or somebody. Like, if they interview 18 people and we come away with Nagy, I'm gonna be sick. Bill, what it do? Bears tomorrow. Yeah, the 49ers ran out of magic. Marbando said, yes, sir. Them Seahawks said, what if he pulled a Nick Foles? Four career starts. Be on the Apex? Nah, I'll be watching them play. They're playing in Japan right now. This is the World Championships of Apex. I'm watching it, but I ain't played it in so long. I couldn't tell you. What's good though, bottom? Them Houston Texans got a chance to go to the Super Bowl if they win tomorrow. No Bo Nix for the Broncos in the AFC Championship game. So this kind of de facto, I don't care how good the Broncos defense, this kind of de facto, Texans Patriots got to be playing for it all, right? Or am I crazy? He said Kevin Stefanski was going to go to Atlanta because Cousins is there. Cousins might not be there when he get there. If his plan is to roll with Kirk Cousins, what do you do with Michael Penix? He said, what's my thoughts on the last set of final interviews? I'm confused at this point. You know, I believed in casting a wide net, but at this point, I have always been saying, I stand on, I think that the coaches that they really want are still coaching now. I think, to me, for the Titans, Kubiak would be a person I would be after, like a young offensive guy. Because when these coaches start pulling, you probably gonna get last choice at OC. So you kind of almost need an offensive minded coach. McCarthy probably is a front runner, but what if he don't want to go? He said our Super Bowl window is wide open. Knew Kevin's gonna get hired to see the Titans tomorrow. Not the hot dog mafia. He said, how were we the first ones to fire somebody and last to pick? To be honest, that's kind of what you want though. Like, you've been knowing for 15 weeks you're gonna hire a coach. Going on 16 weeks. Like, you could have your eyes on somebody, but there's nobody that could have said that the Ravens and Steelers jobs would be open at this point of the coaching search. Then we knew that it was going to be the New Yorks and the Arizonas and the Jets and the Raiders, but you couldn't have guessed that the Ravens and the Steelers would play each other in a playoff game, and then the next week after the playoff game, Mike Tomlin and was that on your bingo card? John Harbaugh and Mike Tomlin get fired within a week of each other after playing each other? Like, that's crazy. It said, yeah, I know Cousins reworked his contract, but what does that matter? Like, he reworked his contract, but you still have a first round pick, a top 10 pick at quarterback sitting next to Kirk Cousins. Like, I don't need nobody else to tell me Kirk Cousins reworked his contract. For a team that doesn't have cap space, and you have to pick a direction. Do you roll with Michael Penix or do you roll with Kirk Cousins, knowing that Kirk Cousins is almost 40? What is your game plan? Like, the future can't be in your mindset if you bringing in a coach that don't think he can work with Michael Penix. So then, like, you're not trading an injured Michael Penix. Like, what can you get from Michael Penix if you trade him? Like, they in the catch-22. I need Saleh in Arizona tomorrow for a second interview, and don't let him leave without a deal after catching belt tonight. Like the Texans defense is there. And what I heard they had dinner last night and was at the facility all day reminds me of John Harbaugh says when I was thinking this point McCarthy going to be next head coach. Not saying that's a bad thing. Yeah, I mean, they said that this ain't the first time that they've met with McCarthy. So apparently Chad Brinker and Mike Bergonzi has already spent some time with Mike McCarthy up even before this situation happened. So apparently, like, from what I'm hearing, this could be the second shot. But I don't know. I don't have any sources on that, nor would I claim to be a journalist or have any sources. It just, my opinion is, for the guys that were out of coaching that they interviewed, like Jason Garrett and Mike McCarthy, it's like guys that they easily could have been in contact with before the coaching search started, and this is just like some kind of formality. Who knows though? They could sign Jimmy G. Cousins will be traded. Traded for what? Like, who's trading solid trade bait for old ass Kirk Cousins? I don't know how Zach Taylor being the last head coach in the AFC North after this season. After going 3 years without making the playoffs with Joe Burrow. Falcon fans are not happy about the pickup. I was one of the people that said if Stefanski is my OC, I'd be happy. I don't want Stefanski as my head coach. I mean, they just butchered these last few years in Cleveland. Knox. Bo Nix is out. Yeah, he is. I don't put tonight solely on Saleh, backups everywhere, special teams and offense not helping the defense. Now, I mean, tonight was just like, all right, this is what I need everybody to do. Tonight with Josh Allen, that's destiny. Like, nothing he could have done. Josh Allen did everything possible to win, and it didn't happen, right? James Cook, the NFL rushing leader, fumbles. You got guys, dropping passes that turn into picks. It just wasn't in the cards, right? It's just not his time. No matter how the stars align, it's just not his time. Same for the 49ers. They did something this season that I could not see any other team be able to do, which is just like shuffle quarterbacks, shuffle every position. They shuffled it and they made their way to the divisional round and caught belt tonight. That just was like, hey bro, like, it just ain't y'all year. No matter what y'all doing or what y'all overcome, it just ain't your time. So I think people have to just keep that in mind. Like, the things that are happening now in the postseason is just what's meant to happen. But I do think Robert Saleh is getting some serious looks at head coach. He said, you think he would be good if we hire him? My whole thought process has been, the guy that comes in with the best plan of how to build this team's culture is the guy that you hire. Meaning, he has a good plan at head coach, good plan at OC, good plan at DC, good plan at special teams, and has solid input of his plan of what he would do with Cam Ward in the offense, and what him and his DC would have a plan for Jeffrey Simmons in the defense. So you hire the person who has the best plan that you could actually execute. You could get the right coach that can't get the staff that he wants. You see what I'm saying? So it's like that's why I say, like, McCarthy already has history with Bones Fossil. You be looking for OC, a DC. He's a proven winner. I think he could bring something to him. Now, if you told me, do I want Mike McCarthy or do I want Nagy? or Stefanski not just bring McCarthy on. So like, if you just looked at them side by side, you couldn't tell the difference between the resumes of John Harbaugh and McCarthy, Super Bowl coach. And you get some people that'll be on Twitter, and I have to check their cheekbone structure and how beady their eyes is and see if all their chromosomes is together. And then they say, well, he had Aaron Rodgers. Like, well, a lot of people had Aaron Rodgers and didn't do nothing with him. So like here's a lot of coaches that had talent and you can't take away from what he did just because he had a good player. You're not going to take away Bill Belichick's Super Bowls because Tom Brady was his quarterback. You're not going to take away Nick Saban's championships because he had 5-star athletes, all over the program. Like, it's just not how it works. I can see Mike McDaniel as an OC, not really a head coach. But this is the thing you got to think about, Dre. You're going to see McDaniel sitting there knowing that you're looking for a young offensive mind. So what would be the difference between having McDaniel or unknown commodity Kubiak, bringing Cliff Kingsbury back, Arthur Smith? For all the offensive-minded coaches, Mike McDaniel is like he's up at the top of like the offensive coaches that's in this cycle. I'd rather have Mike McDaniel than Stefanski. So it's like, now let's say Mike McDaniel comes in, he goes and gets Daboll as his OC. You know what I'm saying? Like, a former NFL coach of the year would be your OC. You just need some competent people helping you coach. Jarrett Stidham is the backup quarterback. So that's been like, how wild of a ride could tonight have been that Josh Allen loses in overtime to Bo Nix, and then Bo Nix breaks his leg and is out, and then you turn around and have the Niners get belt put on them by the Seahawks in a division rivalry rematch, the third time they played this season. Then Stefanski get hired in Atlanta, like the coach. But this is what I told y'all, like the coaching cycle would start turning, right? Like once the first peg, John Harbaugh come off the board, then Atlanta's like, oh, we got to ask Stefanski. Like, okay, then, some of the coaches that's still coaching, like Kubiak and Vance Joseph, like they could be the Kellen Moores of last year, that Kellen Moore won a Super Bowl and then got hired as the Saints head coach after the fact. So, Tennessee Titans still can't panic. They got to get the right person. It looks like McCarthy is the front runner right now, but their eyes could still be on somebody still coaching. Solid head coach, McDaniel OC, I need it. I mean, that's a nasty pair. The only thing about that, Becker, is let's say Arizona trades Kyler Murray and they draft Trinidad Chambliss, and you have Mike McDaniel with Trinidad Chambliss year one, with Robert Saleh in hiring a DC, and they got the defense rocking, and year one looks great. If they have a good year one, McDaniel is going to be the head coach of somewhere else next year, right? And then you'll be the Commanders. NFC Championship first year, second year top 5 pick, Cliff Kingsbury and the DC out, Dan Quinn over there interviewing Brian Callahan and Denard Wilson. It's like, you see what I'm saying? Like, you got to look long term with this coaching situations. He said, just got in the stream and shots being fired. Shots not being fired is just they hired Stefanski, and does Stefanski want Kirk Cousins or Michael Penix? Like, decisions about to be made. So it's not shots being fired, it's just questions. So do you think Kevin Stefanski is going with Cousins, or you think Kevin Stefanski is going with Penix? Because he's an offensive-minded coach, so I'm pretty sure he wouldn't have taken the job without letting the Falcons and Arthur Blank know, hey, I'm going to take the team. I'm going to be the head coach of the Falcons, this is my plan at QB. I'm going to solve your quarterback issues, and this is the direction we're going to go. And keep in mind, the Falcons don't have a first round pick next year. So, like, whatever decision that he makes, it's like a 2-year decision, right? If you roll with Kirk Cousins and you trade or you move on from Penix being your starter, then you're saying next year when you get your first round pick back, you'll be looking at QB. One way or another, you're gonna be looking at QB, like, because then Kirk Cousins, like, would be 40 years old. If you decide to move on from Kirk Cousins and try to move him, then you're gonna be throwing a lot of eggs in the basket to say Kevin Stefanski thinks that he can fix Michael Penix's issues. It's like that's a like what did he sell them on that he was gonna do with that offense and with the roster? We're gonna find out pretty soon. He said what happened with Joe Brady. No one want to interview him. I think he'll get some interviews now. I think he'll get. You gotta remember, like, all the people that's coaching, they was only able to do like Zoom calls and shit. And you had to assume that Joe Brady was thinking Super Bowl. He was not thinking getting calls on getting interviews tomorrow. Risk of hiring a defensive head coach. Got to have a plan in place to know when your OC leaves for a head coaching job, you don't have the drastic fall off. And that's what you normally see, though. Rumor has that Kevin wants Shador as his starter on the Falcons. How on earth can they make that shake? Browns got 2 first-round picks in Shador. Like, why on earth would they trade Shador? And then, like, Dante Moore's not coming out. Mendoza is going to be on the Raiders. Like, what is, you know what I'm saying? Like, what is the game plan there? I don't get it. Like, go back to Dylan Gabriel? I don't know. It doesn't make sense. Falcons ain't got a first-round pick, thank the Lord. Nah, they don't. The Rams got their first-round pick. I don't think Denard end up leaving, though, if Mike McCarthy is the head coach. I think Bones Vasa will stay for sure if Mike McCarthy is, because they got history. I don't know about Denard. Browns want a second for Shador. So the Falcons gonna send their second-round pick for Shador and then have no first and no second next year? And they can't, and then they gotta figure out a way to pay Kyle Pitts? Yeah, right. That don't even make sense. Is Josh Allen cursed, man? Y'all know how I feel about Josh Allen. And to see Josh Allen, just like the look on his face is just like, usually it's Mahomes, usually it's like something like that. And then this year it's just like, like, and the crazy part is it happened and then Bo Nix broke his leg at the same time. So like, he gonna feel like he had his shot against whoever win tomorrow. And now like the Broncos got to be feeling dejected, like they don't have a chance without Bo Nix. That's tough. No Bo Cephas. Say Bills is cursed. No, just not that good in the playoffs. Did you watch the game today? I mean, like, listen, bro, like the Bills all day receivers is out, and then they put in Cooks, Khalil Shakir, and they bring in Mecole Hardman, and Josh Allen was like dodging niggas, running niggas over, doing backflips, throwing the ball under pressure, and they was just dropping passes, bro. Like Keon Coleman dropped one in the end zone. Cooks dropped the one that got turned into a pick, the catch no catch. And then right before that, Mecole Hardman dropped one wide open. He caught the ball and fell down, and the ball like bounced off his chest or something. I don't know. Like James Cook fumbled the ball early on. They still fall, like Josh Allen still fall back through there. Like, bro, I ain't not here to I'm not a Josh Allen stan like some people be, but I'm not putting the Bills losing tonight. Like Josh Allen was working magic out there, bro. Like I mean, it'd be times where like the blitz would come free and Josh would get free and just bro, he was doing his thing, bro. It just, I mean, what can you say? That's why I say it's just not in the cards for him. I say that's why I feel like it's Josh Allen cursed, because You know what I'm saying? Like he do it. Like that had to be the look on his face. Is like the Bills defense had been confusing people all year and get 2 back-to-back PIs and get put out the playoffs. And then the quarterback, after it happens, breaks his leg and is not playing next week. You know, it's just like, I'm telling you, bro, it's some, he gotta feel cursed. Everybody came out of loss in that game. Exactly. If he didn't fumble before half, they probably wouldn't have been at OT. But I mean, like, that's the thing about playmaking quarterbacks that NFL fans have to like learn to realize. Like, if I have Patrick Mahomes, Lamar Jackson, if I have Josh Allen, if I have Matthew Stafford, if I have one of the top QBs in the league, yes, they're going to sometimes hold the ball a little bit and fumble. Yes, they're going to throw a pass and force it into a window every now and then and throw a pick. But for every one bad play they make, they're going to make 50 good plays where you're going to be like, yo, he should have had a sack fumble on the last drive anyways, and he pitched it underhand back across his body and it was a completion. The average quarterback probably goes into wind-up motion and gets strip sacked anyways. Like, Josh Allen was like wheeling and dealing out there, bro. Like, you're gonna turn the ball over. You're gonna have some bad plays, but it's not like, bro, it's not CJ Stroud from the other night, like fumbling 3 times. It's not like 13 of 33 for 112 yards and no shit. Like, bro, if you just go ahead and pull up like the stat line for Josh Allen tonight, 25 of 39, 283, 3 touchdowns, 2 picks. 1 pick was the catch, no catch. Had 12 carries for 66 yards. I mean, when a dude account for 350 yards of offense and he running the ball too and doing what he need to do, like, I'm not sitting here saying like Josh Allen was out here having some like horrible night, bro. Like, considering the circumstances, if you play the Houston Texans, if you play the Broncos, if you play the Seahawks, if you play some of the elite defenses in the NFL, yes, elite Pro Bowl edge rushers are going to get to your quarterback and force some bad plays, bro. It just happens. Amon, what up? He said, I think Carson Wentz or Ryan Tannehill available. Stop the cap. Because what I mean is, in that last drive, like, Josh Allen was doing everything he's supposed to do. Like, that's playoff football. Like, who cares if an elite quarterback made a mistake early in the game in the second quarter? When the game is on the line, what does that person do? And in the game on the line, he made the plays. Like, his team, his players just sold him. Because I'm saying, like, is he cursed? Because Josh Allen did everything he could possibly try to do to put them in a position to win. It just don't seem like it's ever gonna be his time. You know, he might go down as one of those great players it don't happen for. So then, you know, just like the situation with Cam Newton not being a first ballot college football Hall of Fame. If Cam Newton is not college football Hall of Fame first ballot, like, that's like saying like Tim Tebow, Joe Burrow's crazy year at LSU. It's like saying like some of the greats that we've seen do stuff in college football and not be first ballot. Like what else would a person have to do is be on a Florida championship team, go to JUCO and win a championship, and then come back to Auburn and win a championship, like, and then be like rookie of the year NFL and go to a Super Bowl. So I've been saying that I thought Josh Allen was the white Cam Newton for years, and people never put that correlation together. Like, I always put Jordan and Kobe, LeBron and Magic in the same boat. I don't flip-flop it. I put somebody based upon what I see them do. And it could just be that, like, for people to downplay Cam Newton not jumping on the fumble, losing to the Broncos in the Super Bowl, like Josh, can you believe like Josh Allen might not ever get to a Super Bowl as great as he is?